What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gamer27. I'm back again with a brand new video. Today I want to talk some Nintendo NX, and I want to talk some other stuff. But first, I want to apologize that I did not do my weekly retro Sundays. I know that a lot of y'all was expecting me to, do a retro video, and I apologize. I've been tired from work, been working long hours. I'm working 60 hours a week at my job, and pretty soon we might be working longer, so I'm trying to still upload content, and I'm still trying to, at the same time play video games, and I'm trying to make sure that, my livelihood is still up and running. I'm trying to make sure, all this stuff that you see behind me, I want to get more, so it's kind of hard to turn down a lot of money in my job, so it is what it is. But on to today's video. It might be a little extended video. I'm gonna do another video after this. Tomorrow's gonna be my weekly podcast, the Real Talk with the Real Gamer Show. But first, I'm gonna talk about, before I talk about Nintendo, just want to recap on the stuff that I bought this weekend. I did get some retro games, but I was so tired that I didn't even want to do a video. I was out of it. But I've been doing a lot of Dreamcast hunting, retro hunting. And basically, I'm pretty sure that some of y'all have already seen some of my videos, and basically some of my games, y'all already know what I got. So basically, these are the games that I picked up this past weekend. Crazy Taxi, I picked that up. Really fun game, really fun. I love it. House of the Dead 2, had so many great memories with this game. Love it, very fun, especially when you play with two players. Phantasy Star Online, I bought it even though I can't even go online to play it. Technically, I can. All I gotta do is burn the disc. Yeah, these are easily, you can easily burn these, and there is still a community for Phantasy Star Online on the internet. There's still a community. You can still play this online. You just gotta get the Dreamcast emulator. And the last game that I bought, and this is one of the most talked about franchise games of all time. This game was so good that it even beat out Ocarina of Time as far as scores wise, Metacritic scores. One of the best fighting games that ever came out, right alongside with Marvel Comics vs. Capcom 2. Y'all know I love that game, but this game was fire. This game was phenomenal. Soul Calibur. This game was beast. I was having so much fun playing this game the other day. This game is so fun. It aged well. This game, you can still have a lot of fun with this game. Of course, my last retro video, I showed y'all what I'm hooking up on my Dreamcast to give me a better quality picture. It's basically, it plugs into my it's a VGA connection, to my TV to give me a better quality picture. I believe the standard Dreamcast console is 620, I believe. It's either 620 or 640. I would say 640 by 480i resolution, but I'll be plugging this in, give me a better definition, 720 by 480p. So that's a big difference as far as resolution, and I'm having a blast playing a lot of my games, a lot of my Dreamcast games. And if you don't know the other games that I've been collecting, I already did videos about this. I got Sonic Adventures 1, Sonic Adventures 2. This is really valuable because this is the last Sonic game on a Sega console. Very valuable. Been playing Resident Evil Code Veronica, Shenmue, one of the greatest games that ever came out. It was before its time, and of course one of the best fighting games alongside with Soul Calibur, Marvel Comics vs. Capcom 2. I'm still hunting. I'm still trying to get Marvel Comics vs. Capcom. Still trying to get Capcom versus SNK. There's still a lot of Dreamcast games that I'm still trying to collect. I'm going to get some more this weekend, and I'm just having a blast collecting them. And yeah, it looks like I'm sweating a little bit, but it's hot as hell outside. It's hot as hell. That's why I keep on wiping my face. Like, I got the AC on full blast, but I live in Texas, man. Cut me some break. Cut me some slack. It's 103 degrees outside right now, and I got my AC on full blast. That'll just tell you how hot it is. And I believe it's going to reach 106 by either tomorrow or Friday. It's hot as hell over here. But anyway, like I said about my retro content, I'm gonna do a retro video this Sunday. Hopefully I won't be as tired, but I owe y'all guys a retro video, and you know, it is what it is, man. Just hanging there with me. I'm gonna still upload a lot more content, but I guess let's go ahead and start with the real topic of this video. I want to talk some Nintendo. Like I said a while ago, this is going to be an extended video. I'm really like catching up with y'all. So technically I did like a little mini retro, video, and I'm trying to mix in a little Nintendo. But yeah, I know I owe y'all some videos because my last video was my podcast last Thursday. Of course I do my weekly podcast every Thursday. With this Nintendo NX situation, like I don't even know what to think about this. As far as I know, I'm a huge fan of a lot of Nintendo's products. I love Metroid. I love Zelda. I love the 3D Mario games. Really great games, man. Nintendo has always, been near and dear to me, alongside with Sega. So y'all know I'm a huge Sega guy. So basically, back then in the 90s, you got the Sega versus Nintendo. I had the best of both worlds. Had a Genesis and I had a Super Nintendo. Had a Master System and the NES. So I've been a gamer ever since 1991. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. So I've been gaming since I was 4. I've been gaming for a while. But with Nintendo, with this NX situation, we still don't know what this system is. But of course, we got some big name websites, whatever, some big name sources, basically confirming that it's going to be a hybrid. It's 100% factual, and I can't believe that because Nintendo is basically trying to conjoin everything together, their handhelds with their consoles. So basically it can sell even more. Of course, with their handhelds. It still sells well, but let's not get it twisted. It's not as hot as it used to be, selling over 100 million handhelds per generation. It's not like that anymore because of the because of mobile gaming. It's very, very popular right now, and since Nintendo is actually in the home console business, they basically want to conjoin both of them since their home console is it's struggling really bad, and with their handhelds they still get really good third-party support. They even Nintendo support the 3DS more than the Wii U, and I think it is a smart move for Nintendo to basically join both of them together, and that is a really good idea. And I guess with the spec talk, that's been basically the hot topic with the specs. Rumor says it's an X. What was it? Tegra. I can't even freaking pronounce it. X1, X2, Tegra. That's how you say it. I can't even freaking speak right now because I'm tired. I'm tired from work. But yes, now it's rumor saying it's an Tegra X2, basically the newest one that's coming out, whatever. And basically that's going to be between the PS3 and PS4, whatever. I've been getting a whole bunch of that talk. I've been hearing a whole bunch of that. But it's like this: if the NX is still in competition with, as far as spec wise, with the Xbox One and the PS4, and have a console easily developed for, and plus the console sells well, it's going to sell well, especially if it's a handheld as well. Then I see a lot of good things, with this. I know a lot of people want Nintendo to go all power, and it's not always power. It doesn't guarantee a victory, because if power guaranteed a victory, then the original Xbox One won that generation. The PS3 would have won the generation, but the Wii won the generation because of Nintendo's wacky ideas, because they love to innovate, and it was a gold mine. I'm still going to count the Wii, even though a lot of y'all don't want to count the Wii because they had a lot of shovelware and a bunch of grannies and granddads bought the system, but it's still a game system, so you have to count that. Like I say, power does not always win. The Nintendo 64 was more powerful than the original PlayStation, but the original PlayStation won that generation. So Nintendo is trying to go that route, and basically we already know how Nintendo, they love to save money. They love to save money. They like to use older, hard technology so they can make more profits. Yes, it's annoying because we want the best of the best. We want the new age technology. You know, that's why a lot of people said Nintendo just don't want to compete. They always want to basically stay behind. But if you want to look at the business sense of that matter, they're really saving a lot of money. That's why Nintendo has been in business for over 100 years, because they are really smart with their money. Xbox been losing money on consoles per sale for years. They don't make profits. They do not make profits on any of their consoles. They don't. But Nintendo does. They always make profit. But that's good and everything if you want to do the whole business deal. But as far as consumer friendly, you know, Nintendo, they have a lot to basically, they got a lot to do in order to get back on the good graces of a lot of gamers. And such myself, I'm not saying that I'm leaving them. I still am a huge fan of them. I'm very optimistic about this NX, and you know, for all the stuff that I've been hearing, I'm satisfied. If it can compete with the standard PS4 and the standard Xbox One, I am satisfied. The reason why, because this generation is about to get extended. A lot of people said, well, about a year or two ago, that this generation is going to be a short generation, between 4 and 5 years. Then we're going to go to the 9th generation, but not no more. Ever since, you know, this Scorpio, this Neo talk had occurred, it just, I think this generation is going to be even longer than last generation. Last generation started freaking back in 2005, and it's still, well, technically still ongoing, but technically it's not. But last generation was 10 years. Last generation was 10 years. This generation is going to probably be more than 10 years. I would say at least 10 years, 10 to 12 years, because the Scorpio is going to launch next holidays in 2017. I'm gonna say that the Scorpio is going to be out at least 5 years before the next Xbox console come out. So that's coming out in late 2017. So I would say the next generation could be between 2022 or 2023, just because of a reset generation. It's going to be a reset generation with the NX, with the PS4 Neo, with the Scorpio. Let's just say 2017 is going to be a fresh start, a reset generation start. We're going to still be in the 8th generation, even though we're going to have brand new consoles, 3 brand new consoles next year in 2017. So that tells me that we're going to have at least 5 more years. So with the NX coming out in 2017, alongside with the Scorpio, and alongside with the PS4 Neo, even though I still think they're coming out this year, but you never know, it might come out next year. But I don't really see anything wrong, because you got to look at the fact that the standard PS4 and the standard Xbox One sold over 60 million. So that tells you that a lot of developers are still going to make games for that. So if the NX, you know, if it's a powerful console, as powerful as the Xbox One or the PS4, and easily to port for, then I don't see no issues. You know, just, you know, as long as Nintendo come out with a competitive console that can run Unreal Engine 4, like the Xbox One and the PS4, then it could be a win-win situation. Especially if the console is a hybrid, in which it is going to be a hybrid. I know it's going to be a hybrid, but that's the only way that I can see this can actually work. Because a lot of people speculated that if the NX come out in 2017, this before the whole talk with the Scorpio and the whole talk with the Neo. But if there was no Neo and Scorpio talk, then this would be cause for concern, because Nintendo still wants to stick with old technology as far as the specs, because they want to compete with the 8th generation specs. And of course, it's going to be Nintendo's 9th generation. But since, like I say, since this generation about to hit the reset button, then I don't see no issues with this. I don't. All I want is fucking games. I just want fucking games. Fuck the power talk. Fuck this spec talk. Fuck this Scorpio talk. Fuck this Neo talk. Fuck the NX specs talk. I just want fucking games. it's been good news lately about the NX. Excuse me, about Square Enix going to support them with the new Dragon Quest games. Got Ubisoft, other companies said they're going to support them. That's a good sign. But how long it's going to last? But the reason why I think it's going to be a good console, a good generation for Nintendo, because they're going to merge both of their consoles, and we already know that the handheld sells really good. So, like I said, if you join the handhelds with the consoles, all the people that bought the 3DS is going to buy the NX. That's just how it's going to be. And Nintendo, they not stupid, so they know what they need to do. So I see good signs with this NX. A lot of people still is on that spec talk. I don't even care about specs no more. I don't care about specs. I really don't. I own every single console. I got the PS4. I got the fucking Xbox One. I ain't got the Wii U over there. It's not in my background. But like I say, I own just about a lot of consoles. I'm about to buy another console this weekend. Y'all see I got the Dreamcast, Super Nintendo, GameCube, Sega Genesis. I got a lot of shit, man. I'm about to buy some more shit, man. Like I say, I'm just a gamer. I'm just a gamer. I just want to play games. I don't want to play specs. I don't want to play sales. I just want to play games. I want to play my Metroid. I want to play my 3D Mario. I want to play F-Zero, Eternal Darkness, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. I want to play these games. With Nintendo, they need to bring back the Nintendo core fan base, because they've been losing them for a while. And honestly, I think this might help them out. I think this might get the core fans back on board, back on track, especially if they merge both of the consoles together, because we already know the 3DS, they get all kinds of support, like the Monster Hunter games, the Fire Emblem games, Shin Megami Tensei's, Phoenix Wright. They even had Resident Evil Revelations. At one point, it was an exclusive for the 3DS, and they got a lot of support. So, like I say, I'm happy if they merge both of them, because a lot of games that I wanted to play on a handheld, in which I'm really not a handheld gamer, I get to play it on my console. So I'm not tripping about this whole entire situation. As long as I get my damn games. Nintendo, I want my fucking Metroid. Like, y'all need to stop playing. Stop playing. I want my fucking Metroid. But anyway, guys, that's all I got to say about this. I'm gonna do another video later on today. It's gonna be an Xbox video. Hope you guys stay tuned. And I know that this was an extended video. I've been fucking working a lot. I've been tired. Been really, really tired. But I'm gonna do another video later on. Hope y'all stay tuned. If this is your first time watching this video, please like it, share it, subscribe, and whoever's watching, come to my podcast. I do a podcast every Thursday. Every Thursday from 7:30 Central Time to 9:30. So I just want to let you know, if you stumble across my channel for the first time, we have a lot of fun on my podcast every week. Just stay tuned. Like I say, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bar so it'll tell you whenever I'm doing a video. But besides that, my video's done. Just like I say, leave me your thoughts and your opinions about the NX. Do y'all think this was a good thing that the NX is coming out next year alongside with the Neo and the PS4 Neo and the Xbox One Scorpio? Basically, like I say, it's really a reset button. So by the NX coming out next year, you ain't got to worry about Microsoft and Sony coming out with another generation console. Basically, this is still the 8th generation console. It's just a high-end console. If you want a high-end PS4, get the Neo. You want to spend like $400, $500, $600, get the Neo. Same thing with the Scorpio. You want to spend $400, $500, $600, or even $700 for Scorpio. We know that that's not going to be a cheap console, so that's not going to be for everybody. I guarantee you, a good amount of people going to buy the Xbox Scorpio and the Neo, the hardcore gamers. But let's face it, man. During the holidays, how many parents are going to buy their kids a $600 console? Let's just be honest. The Xbox, the standard Xbox One and the PS4 is still going to sell like hotcakes. And whenever they see the NX there, and they could be like, oh, that's a new console. Oh, Mario, Metroid, Star Fox. Oh, I should have said Star Fox, man. It's dead. Zelda, that's a good start. Zelda's gonna be their launch game. So I'm really excited about that. I'm just really excited to see what third-party games that they're gonna have. I'm really excited Nintendo can actually give us more first-party games. But like I said, man, I done went on way too far in this way too long in this video. So like I say, just leave me your thoughts and y'all comments in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel once again. It's your boy Gamertag. Y'all have a good day.